Muganites, I'm so sorry. We've been betrayed. Luna, she's got... What is up, Muganites? My name is Mr. Twitchy, the night portion of Mugen Eclipse. Welcome back to another Undead Unluck video reaction series. This time for volume number 21. As you can see, I'm by myself today, and normally this is a dual reaction channel. So if you're looking for more so of a duo type of reaction, make sure you stay tuned to this channel Monday, I believe the 1st or the 2nd, 8 p.m. EST, posted on our community page. It will be a live stream of Vate's reaction. So, what happened last volume? So, last volume was kind of a mix of the first half and the second half. The first half was more so of a slice of life with Chikara. We finally got him on the team after he graduated high school. And then we get into some Layla, Latla, and Rip shenanigans. Oh my goodness, the reason why I say that is because Uma Sick has arrived. It is one of the 10 master rules. And now Layla and Rip, Latla, sorry, they're twins. Latla and Rip both have one half of Blade Runner. So they amputated one of each of their legs and they dual attacked Uma Sick and cut his arm off. So we've heard this volume is peak. I am excited. If anything, I do have one shot in the dark prediction. It's that we might lose one of the negators here, whether that's Gina, Nico, someone else. And then we'll have to introduce Uma Past into the story to go back in time and redo this. But this time with Andy, because we did see the volume cover for volume 21. So with that being said, let's waste no more time and get into chapter 179 right about now.
Now, whatever you do, don't push this button.
I am Groot.
Uh-huh.
I am Groot.
That's right.
I am Groot.
No! No, that's the button that will kill everyone!
Okay, starting off without a title page, so back to how they got Blade Runner. I'm going to attach one of these artificial legs to my body and make progress right along with you. Huh? What nonsense are you on? This is my burden to bear. You have your own role to fill. I'm fighting to protect you two. What good will cutting off your leg do? She starts crying. You're always doing this, trying to blaze ahead while shouldering everything on your own, just like that whole becoming a doctor thing. At first, I thought it was only a pickup line. Chapter 179, Trust. But as time passed, I realized your determination was genuine. You risked your life to save my little sister. I wanted to help too, but your legs kept marching forward. I couldn't catch up to you, so I decided to forge my own path in fortune telling. Despite the strides I made, you still wouldn't let me share the burden. If you attach both of these dangerous things to your body, you'll never stop. The very least you can do is let me fight alongside you. Latla, your wish is possible, says Fuko. She ran back. An artifact's power is dependent on the strength of your heart. If it all pans out, then it'll be even stronger than last time. Fuko, when did you... Wait, hey, you're all beat up, and what are you doing to Layla? I'm moving her to 6 location. You what? Nonsense! You can't take her to that monster. I learned something while fighting him. He converts people's illnesses into power. Oh, is that how they're gonna heal her? Interesting. And Miss Layla's illness is the strongest in this entire hospital. Sick is going to find his way here, which is why I don't get... So we'll rush him instead. We'll all work together to protect Miss Layla and strike when Sick goes after her. Of course, this strategy hinges on Miss Layla's approval. If she gives the okay, let's all fight him together. Rip, I'm asking you to. Let's fight together, the 3 of us. John! Huh? Whoop. Bye-bye! Unmove, unseen. Listen, he is the highest rank of Uma and proficient at fighting negators. You can fend off his attacks with unrepair, but Latla won't be covered, right? Yes. That is the only drawback to the two of you using the artifact together. But if Miss Latla's ability activates properly, then your defense will be perfect as well. Still, there's no guarantee that you'll get the hang of activating it during your first fight. Then what do? I'll have Sean and Chikara stick near you. It's showtime. Please use them to buy yourself time to land the killing blow. I get our game plan, but what about Layla? She won't last another 10 minutes. We need to hurry and operate. I know. As for Miss Layla, I'll perform the operation? Fuko the doctor? Okay, so we got one Nico's balls. Is that for light or is that for reinforcing Gina's shield? Either way, Sick notices. Yeah, that's a demonic face. You shall not pass! Mr. Rip, now's your chance. Charge up. Latla. What? It's pretty nice, huh? Fighting in lockstep like this? It combined? The two legs? Autobots, roll out. You're just realizing that now? Blade Runner evolved, and this also opens up the possibilities for artifacts getting stronger, which is, there's so much here. Blade Runner evolved? But this is bad. At those energy levels, he can detect you without even seeing you. Chikara, use unmove. Right. Grin. Crap, he's adapting quickly. The lights. Oh, blackout. Well, it's time for Chikara to upgrade his unmove just like Billy did. No good. They got me. Nico, are all of the pods still online? No, mine are all dead too. As all these musical fangs are coming towards them. Yeep! Where's he coming from? Don't worry. Thank you, Rip, for believing in me. The fortune telling I once believed in is no longer accurate, but you trusted me. In that case, I'll just have to accept it. A 100% wrong fortune isn't so bad. Untrust! Not what I was expecting. I was expecting unfortunate. Saying like, trust me, this is your fortune. Trust me, this is going to happen. And then it negates that trust of telling you what happens. I did not expect that. I love it though. Huh? What? My attacks are veering off course. All right, got all the lights on them. Light? But I crushed all of theirs. Rip, is this good enough? Director, everyone. Little flashlights. As long as I can see you, you're all mine. Thank you, everyone. Get ripped to shreds. New moon salt. The rest is up to you, Fuko. Fantastic start to the volume. I will say, I don't think he's done because I think his core might be spiritual. That was another theory that I had previously. And especially with this phase 2 master rule / negator, or Uma, sorry. All right, so last thing I want to ask, or at least just kind of hypothesize about, is does Fuko actually know how to perform surgery, or is Rip going to walk her through it with instructions just based on sheer memory? I feel like that would be more so a feat on Rip's part than Fuko's, but either way, this is a great start to the volume, so let's get into chapter 180 next. Chapter 180. Sorry about this. We're on backup power now. Let's fall back. Our legs are back to normal. Pa-ting! Alright, still smiling. You're not done yet. You haven't destroyed his core. Any close quarters squad members that are mobile, take the side without an arm. Marksman squad, keep your distance and handle the other side. His power has dropped thanks to unrepair. All members, let's launch an all-out attack. Marksman squad, attack towards the ceiling. You risk tearing down the hospital if you try to attack from the sides. Roger. Damn it, I can still... Rip, leave things here to me. You're needed over there. Go to her. You need to support Fuko. Right, I'll leave it to you. Fuko, I'll walk you through this. How far along are you? She's good. That's no mere imitation. The way she's handling the scalpel shows an understanding of the human body. This is what we talked about for Andy for the longest time. how he was so old, at least 200 years, which ironically Fuko is almost 200 years old now, is he would have had so much experience in the world that if you did not develop so many different skills over the course of your life, what are you doing? This makes so much sense, especially that she's building up the unions from scratch and she was on her own for the longest time. She might have had to perform surgery on herself back in like the cowboy days of the 1700s. So how are you this good? It took me 10 years to get to this level. I suppose everyone has their strengths and weaknesses after all. It took me 100 years. 100? Just how old are you? I'm nearing the home stretch. I will save her. You can count on it. Andy, I know you normally would have wanted to take on this role. Right. Ever since the loop, no matter how far around the world I traveled, I couldn't find the slightest trace of you. Something must have happened. In that case, I'll take it on, along with you. After all, we are... Before what happens, I was spoiled on his location. It now just clicked in my head. I was spoiled on 2 panels. I will tell you guys directly when it occurs in this rating session, because I think I'm going to get at this volume, but just so you know, I know where he is presently. Woo! They are just firing the laser beams. Damn. Even if we keep him at bay, the building won't hold up. Gina, mend the cracks in your unchanged barrier. Roger. Oh! Like a little needle shot or something? He's slipping through the crack. Oh, he's trying to hit Layla. Slice. Are you okay, Fuko? Oh no! Oh, it touched him. I thought it touched Layla. Hair is a valid trigger for unluck. Damn it, he still has the power to fight back? Maybe it'll misfire since it was cut from my body. Wait, but given the logic behind the bad bullets, I can't predict the outcome. She looks upward. A meteorite! Here it comes! It wasn't a tall tale after all? Now I see you're the luck vessel, Unluck, aren't you? If you could launch an attack of this scale while only sacrificing a single life, it'd be too good to be true. I see why that death-wishing fool has his eye on you. Granted, in the end, he can't die no matter what he does. The second he became the negator of death, his luck ran out. What do I do? If it's as bad as what I unleashed on Andy, then this whole hospital will be wiped off the map. The patients and the others can't get out of 6 territory. It's either take it or stop it. Running's not an option. Do we use Gina's Unchange? Unchange's durability depends on her mental condition. She can't take the hit in her current state. Maybe Chikara's Unmove? No, he can't. Even if he does manage to stop it, we wouldn't be able to dispose of the meteorite right away. Not to mention, Sick will try to get in our way. What about Unbreakable? No, that won't work either. Not while we have so little time. Then maybe we can use Miss Latla's Untrust to divert it? But even if she makes it veer slightly off course, it will still... damn it all! All members, get the civilians to the wall. Mr. Billy, cover everyone in an unchanged barrier. Please use Unbreakable to build as good a shelter as you can from the rubble to prepare for impact. Gina, get inside. Mr. Rip, bring Miss Latla over here. Roger. She notices something? What the? It can't be. Boom. Dead end. Sorry about this. This body's a clone. Ain't gonna last more than a minute. I also talked about that and theorized that Andy has had multiple clones in this world affecting different negators and different plot lines. So Void back in his heyday, and then Sean as the mob boss. Give me the order, boss. And ass cheeks all out. I'll continue operating. You handle Sick. Destroy the core. It'll be on either his left or right side. Right now, I have to focus on my own task. Then we'll use another stroke of unluck to intercept the meteorite. Hell, 1 minute is more than enough. He's back, baby. He's back! back! He looks a little weird without remembering his forehead, I will admit. But otherwise, he's back even if he is in the form of a clone. I wonder if Fuko's Unluck works on the Andy clone though. We'll read the next chapter anyway to find out. Alright, 181 right now. Alright, chapter 181, 1 minute. From 1800 till now in 2015. Sorry about this. This body's a clone. Ain't gonna last more than a minute. He's never once been caught in the Union's dragnet. I had this strange feeling, almost like he wasn't in this world. If you know, you know. Give me the order, boss. Maybe that feeling was right. Andy is somewhere he can't be found, and his main body can't get out of there. I'll continue operating. You handle sick. Despite his circumstances, Andy has given us a minute to use, and then we'll use a stroke of unluck to intercept the meteorite. I won't let it go to waste. Hell, 1 minute is more than enough. The good old Jack Bauer 24 countdown clock, just like at the end of Apocalypse. Ragnarok. I said Apocalypse. What's the difference? You know, illnesses that affect sight, hearing, the heart, and lungs ain't incurable. You see, I'm undead, bud. Parts bullet. Forearms? Nice aim you got there. Yow, what? I was not expecting that. On move. I already have this trick beat. I'll just peel off all my skin and he's gone from above. Whoo! Get cracked, bitch. Yusai, use undraw. As you wish. Why does he know my name? Ishin, pass me one of your pauldrons. Pauldrons? Oh, the weapon, or maybe one of the shoulder guards? Gina, put unchange on the ground and match the shape. Okay. What? Unbreakable, undraw, unchained. He's all cracked up. This is like Shikamaru and Hidan in Naruto. Good lord. Not enough time to search for the core, so I'll just crush everything at once. Dead road. Just like Hidan. Crack, damn it. Amazing. He instantly coordinated all of our abilities. That's Andy, right? He really is amazing. She's gotta save Layla. Those cracks. Move, huh? Boring. You're gonna let him escape? Why are you interfering in the sacred quest? Undead is boring. Burp. What I want to see is the negators with one life to live, clashing in the best and quickest way possible. That'll never happen with Undead in the way. He's too meta against 6 power. It's no contest. If I let him get away, he won't be showing up again anyway. Damn every last one of you. It's perfect, Fuko. Thank you. 19 seconds. Now, go! Moves Rift. Mr. Rip, Miss Latla, can you still act? Yeah, then please charge your attack up. Where did he teleport him? Andy. Oh, they're running towards each other. High five. She touched him. No, if he's undead, then he should be, but still, I can't imagine that little bit of contact is enough to stop a meteorite. Time's up, huh? Rip, Latla, hit me with all you got. The severed head is talking. Let's do it, Latla. Rip. Screed? Huh? Sorry I ended up entrusting my promise to someone else. Welcome to the Union! Kind of felt that wasn't our first meeting. Yeah, you two? Here it comes. My unluck. Sick. Wicked. Sick. And diverts the meteorite. Wow! A comet! Oh, that's so funny. Is that even possible? Bah! Damn it. I want to hurry back and investigate. I don't know what's what anymore. You can say that again. Haha! I don't know what's what anymore, but at least this means everything's wrapped up. Mr. Rip! Please calm down. Oh, it's Mooey, right? Everyone, It's all okay now. The monster is gone. Your condition won't worsen anymore. Hurry! Look at dear Mui. Is he overreacting or is he... I don't know. It seems like she's slightly embarrassed. So she's probably fine. All right, better get to work fixing these. Oh wait, I'm on repair now. Everyone, it's in your hands. You know, you're as worn out as the rest of us. He's a heck of a man, that Prince Charming of yours. We need to thank everyone. Wait a second. Fuko, what are you doing? There's no longer any spot in this world that our investigation can't locate. But if there were, it'd have to be on the flip side of this world. That has to be the place where Sick retreated to. There's no telling when this gate might open next. Andy has given us this chance. I won't let it pass me by. Whoa. It's like the Dark Union. He's sitting split in that chair. Get effed, my boy. He's not my boy. Get out of here. I was not expecting this. Okay, so they, much similar to Luna's side, have their own round table. Interesting. I still know where Andy's at, but regardless, it wasn't given in this chapter, so let's just go to the next one. Oh boy, 182 right now. Muganites, I'm so sorry. We've been betrayed. Luna, she's got... Alright, I'm back. Different day. My internet has now been restored, so let's get into chapter 182 right about now. Andy has given us this chance. I won't let it pass by me. I'll find it here and now. A hint leading to Andy's whereabouts. Chapter 182, Sunspot. Bad bullet, dual wield, 5-shot, full burst. Oh, similar to either Andy's attack on the Union initially or Billy's attack. Ooh, that first one just dissipated or melted? The bullet stopped? No, this is a first. No negator has ever set foot here. Welcome to the Master Room. These are some absolutely wicked character designs. Got a knight, got like a femme Lucy, maybe. Got an angel, black and white hairstyle, looks like a woman. Got a dead. Oh, is that Uma dead? A wolf, an old man, little toddler with a building on her head. Obviously Uma's sick, and then a pious woman. Master room. So this is like a system control room for the world then? Move opened the room up, didn't he? His act of whim can really be an issue, I tell you. That aside, sick. What put you in that sorry state? Didn't I tell you he'd lose? Okay, swap seats. What? I said that Mr. Sick would lose too. You played around too much. Your rule takes too long. I can't waste time here. Move could send me back on a whim at any moment. Cough. Hey you, I need to gather intel. Why did you attack us? That's a problem. Here he is. Okay, so it's actually a guy. After all, you're the final first seat. The final looper. We're in the home stretch of this eons long game. Picking a fight with us only to wind up dead wouldn't make for much of a finale. We don't mind killing you and replacing you with someone who knows how to stay in line. You all scoff at Sick and call him weak, but he was strong. We would have lost if it weren't for help arriving. So it got me wondering, why hasn't a group as strong as all of you launched any attacks against us? There's only one answer. You 10 high-ranking rules can only attack us by the way of the quest. Got you there. That's why I shot at you. I stood to gain from it. Now I know that our attacks won't connect with any of you. The effort was worthwhile. I see. But what if your read is off? We might just be lazy, you know? That would be better news. Then my unluck would kill every last one of you right here and victory would be ours. But things won't be working out that way, will they? Haha! Hey guys, it's just like I predicted. This girl is out of her mind. She's not playing it safe like her predecessor. Nice, nice, I like you. I think I'll give you a reward. Huh? Yeah, it'll be my apology for intimidating you. Sure. Hey you, hold up. What are you doing getting attached? She's just a vessel. Or what? Are you into pipsqueaks like her? Go ahead and ask. Don't ignore me. I'll tell you one thing that you want to know. Hey, now, settle down. You shut up. You reek of blood and guts. I reek of blood and... Oh dear, Lucky. I like it just fine. Ah, wait, then I do smell? Oh, so maybe she's Uma dead and that's Uma Luck? Interesting. Sorry about all the noise. Now, what do you want? You can ask for anything, you know? Okay, if you insist. Tell me the whereabouts of Undead, of Andy. Oh man, finally started to weaken too. Damn it all. You offered, so you have to honor the rules. Yeah, I know. Started to weaken. What are you talking about? Your theory earlier was half right, half wrong. The fact that we can only act during quest isn't a fault of the system. It's because Undead is using his soul to hold us back. I swear, he couldn't leave well enough alone. Hold you back? Where? How? Do you know what a sunspot is? Huh? A dark spot visible due to temperature variations around the sun? Yeah, that is Undead. Right now, he is on the sun. This was the panel I was spoiled on. Full disclosure, it is raw, but I have seen it before. She looks up. That's Andy? This place is inside the sun. Another theory that we had previously. God is inside the sun, but this dark union is now inside the sun. Thanks to his soul, we can't get outside. That is, unless we're mandatorily teleported out for a quest. He's doing it to prevent us from matching up with you guys. Didn't you ever wonder? You passed and shuffled around so many quests, yet he never appeared, right? We've stayed here for hundreds of millions of years, but it's only in the past 200 years that we finally got an opening, which is why only Sick, the weakest of us all, managed to get out. But you see, him latching on to Sick as he fell back to Earth with whatever meager clone he could muster probably spread him too thin. That caused a tiny rift to form. Now another one of us will be able to show up in quest. You chatted with him for a bit, didn't ya? Didn't he ask you to save him? He made a clone to tell you that. No, if him reaching out this time held any message, it could only be, leave things here to me while you kick ass. What a badass of an MC! Fuko got the dual blicks in her back pocket? Haha! I hope so. She walks out. Andy has been buying us time. Fuko! And he's enduring even now due to his faith in all of us. Fuko, it's all in good hands. Andy, this time you afforded us and this tremendous chance you handed us to face off against God's inner circle. I swear we'll negate those 10 and make it to you. A new roadmap? Heh, sick. Well then, bring it on. Okay, and just taking a quick look at this, it looks like that woman that had the black and white hair, she is maybe Uma DNA? That's my guess. That's maybe Uma Justice based on the Knight-esque motif. I could see that being Uma Dead. Or Uma Dead we think is the nun. Uma Luck, or Lucky, is the little angel girl. Now is that dog or feral or bite? I don't know who he is. And that might be Uma Balance, the girl with the buildings on her head. So, fantastic chapter. I do have to get through these a little bit quicker before my internet gives out. So let's get into chapter 183 right about now. Chapter 183, the three of us. Have a little get together here. Wedding? I wonder who Dr. Rip will choose? Huh? He's picking Layla, isn't he? But he's shown care for Miss Latla as well. Gina looks on. I mean, he's rather close with both of them. But in my opinion, I see. He has to choose, doesn't he? between one or the other. Nope. Nope. Oh man, get out of town. So during this past loop thing, I ended up causing him a lot of trouble, huh? No wonder it all felt so natural. I had this strange feeling that it wasn't my first time meeting that Andy fellow. I felt the same way when I met you. Really? Here's your jacket. Yeah, thanks. You're a lot like him, you know? Huh? I'm a lot like Andy? Yeah, mainly because of how off the wall you are. Off the wall? I mean, did you see how he fought? It was outrageous, right? Undead or not? Too close, you'll trigger my unluck. Indeed. Before we could even process him appearing from the sky, he squashed the guy we were struggling against. Then he brought a comet and took out that meteorite. Oh, but that part was your unluck, right? A guy that awesome went as far as using a clone of himself to carry out a promise that he made to me. Then there's you, figuring he might not make it in time. You spent 100 years learning surgery yourself to act as his backup. In spite of it being your first meetup in hundreds of millions of years, you guys had some of the finest teamwork I've ever seen. Man, that was something else. You're telling me, Rip. You've got a fine romance on your hands. A little small clap in the chat, boys, for Tozuka. He is doing a fantastic job with the romance in this series. Ironically, given this chapter's content. Yes. Ah, shoot, it's almost time. Better head out. Mr. Rip, what is your decision? Check it out. He's got 2 fingers up for 2 brides. Leon me bien que fois c'est la première. We only love heartily but once, and that is the first time we love. I'm a lucky man. Haha, I should have known. That idea is sick. Wicked sick. All right, she's dressed up, ready to go. That's Miss Layla, which means... What are you crying for, Gina? Well, cause I'm sure that Miss Latla also cared for Mr. Rip. Like, I know it's not possible, but still, I just wish everyone could be happy. Is Rip still not ready? Calm down, Dad. You don't have to worry. And that's gonna be her foot, not his foot. Today was the date that Sis told us before she got untrust. So this is going to be the happiest days of our lives. Oh, it's just the one foot. Ah, she can't get away. Sorry to keep you all waiting. Let go. Damn it, Fuko. You're in on this too, aren't you? Miss Latla, is it a wedding dress too? What is the meaning of this? Haha, now the show's picking up. I see, they nabbed you, sis. Wait a second. That means there's not 1 bride, but 2? Everyone! The 3 of us will be getting married. Yeah! Gina's so excited. Swoon. Both of my daughters, brides on the same day. Oh, the damn phone. No one told me about this. You say that, but you didn't sure hesitate to come in a dress. Looks great on you. I was set up. Sorry, I forgot to order a dress for myself. Have any that aren't white? Why, yes, I do. Nice. This way, the spotlight will stay on Layla. Click. What? Was that, what did they do? Did they stop time, or did they just do that quickly? I can't really tell who that is. Oh, Ichiko, I think initially. Oh, maybe it like transforms. That's what it is. If I just read the next panel, the color changed. It got more frills and the corset locked so I couldn't take it off. Hey, Union! Oh yeah! You did this, didn't you? You should mind your own business. I asked them to. It was the only way. Why, do you have any idea how this looks? You're trying to bag the sister of the woman you're marrying. You're a scumbag who can't pick one girl to love. That's how it comes off to everyone else. You should know better. Why would you do something so stupid? Why would you always worry about me? Why won't you just leave me be? Can't do that. Can't do that. Because I love you. The both of you. Rip. I wanted the 3 of us to be together for a long time now. I figured this way would be the most natural for us. But you ended up distancing yourself more and more, Latla. Though I'm sure it was out of concern for Layla since she was sick. But Layla's all better now. Those guys helped cure her. So we're free to choose the path that would make the 3 of us the happiest. I know that this is considered taboo, but even so, if it means letting the happy ending right before my eyes slip away, then I'd rather just refute and negate that rule. There's nothing weird about this. Things will be the same as they've always been. Let's all three of us laugh and smile together forever. That would be the pinnacle of happiness for us, wouldn't it? Yes. Jeez, you're gonna regret this. I guarantee it. What a beautiful double spread. I'm just gonna take a moment to appreciate this because there is so much white and gray tones being used because this is such a beautiful, cheery scene, and the only dark colored ink that you see is the color of their hair. I'm so happy for you. Fuko! Because of you guys, we can start anew. Thank you. Now that that's settled, let me join the union. You mean let us, don't you? It wouldn't sit right on our consciences if we were the only ones who got to be happy. Right. You're all welcome. Well, what's next? I'll do anything. I appreciate your dedication as she's trying to... She's super drunk, my god. I think either get his attention or get off of Blade Runner. I appreciate your dedication. Well, logically speaking, the next order of business is to develop a plan to take down the 10 high-ranking rules that Fuko saw. We fought the 10th ranked among them and got trounced. We're gonna need him. We rescue Undead. His analytical skills and combat prowess are off the charts. Not to mention, his ability to maximize Fuko's unluck would make him an integral part of our force. To accomplish this, we'll need to pull one of the 10 rules, capture them in the next quest, and then extract the way to save him from our captive. No, let's be smarter about this. Say what? All we have to do is ask the man himself. We already know his location. His location? You can't possibly mean the sun. Unburn? This is perfect. The one who negates an object's ability to burn and combust. With him on our side, we can land on the sun. That is insane. Now then, the entire union will be tracking him down. Let Operation Rescue Andy begin. I can be pretty out there, but you're on a whole other level. Can I just say, Tozuka, he must have been watching, I know this came out before our reactions, but he must have been watching our live streams because both Vontae and I really did want Rip to end up with both of the twin sisters. And it's not anything like we're trying to sexualize it or anything like that, but it's a wholesome love between him and the two sisters. And obviously they love one another, and she was so heartbroken at the end of last loop that she just wanted to save her sister. So she put her own personal feelings towards Rip off to the side, even though they came out just a little bit before her death. So I love this so much. And I just got back from that wedding too. So this is also kind of bringing up some fond memories of just a couple of weeks ago. All right, with that being said, let's get into the next one, chapter 184, right about now. Chapter 184, Bankara, New York, June 10th, 2015. Hey, aren't we supposed to be looking for Unburn? Is this really the time to be lining up for a food cart? If you want lunch, you can just grab a burger somewhere. Now. Besides, isn't it a rare sight to see New Yorkers lined up like this? Yeah, I guess. Still, the intel we gained from completing 6 quests placed him somewhere around here. It'd suck if we let him slip away. I'm not rotten enough to deem that quest a failure given the circumstances. I'm just giving you a fair judgment. I'm definitely not trying to join your side. I know, but for some reason, this smell is really bringing back memories. Ended up taking an hour, huh? Up I go. Okay, let's check out the menu. Hey, you can always sit on my lap, you know? Nuh-uh, you stink like cigarettes, uncle. That's great. Let me know when you're ready. Side, ramen. Wow, he's got a lot of cool stuff. And yes, I do know that is him, guys. Like, come on. There's only one item on the menu here, and it's freaking expensive. $1,000? Are you sure it's gonna be all right? Okay then, I'll take a small, take it through the garden, pack it with cloves, load on the lard, and spice it up. Jumbo, strings firm. She casting a spell? I'll take a regular. I'll have what Fuko's having. Whoa, now that ramen looks. You're pretty adventurous for your first outing in a new place. Don't blame me when he yells at you for not finishing your food, and don't blame me when you regret doubting me, Mr. Nico. What? As far as I know, the ramen here is the best in the world. The heck are you on about? Gulp. He has transcended humanity with that one gulp. Hey, bud, want to make it a large? Can I? Yeah, please. Of course. Go ahead and let yourself savor it. Ah, crud, I even drank the broth. Ichiko is gonna chew me out. Your blood sugar's too high. Hey, boss man, that was incredible. Huh? He's gone? And how are you gonna fix this? Well, an angry customer? When I finished my bowl, I found a damn roach in it. No freaking wonder my stomach hurts. What if I die 'cause of this? Fork over the dough for medical expenses. It's fine if you got no money. I don't even care if you're a bad person. But don't disrespect my ramen. If you're not ready to face death, I ain't letting you eat my ramen. It's a hell of a principle. Then again, don't mind shaving a few years off my life for food this good. Got it all out, right? Take care of yourself. Oh my god, he's vomiting this in the background. Yes, and he's strong enough to stand by it. That hasn't changed one bit since then. Mr. Engine. How do you know my name? What? Huh? So good. This is the guy, his engine? You knew the whole time? I said the smell brought back memories, didn't I? Brought back memories? Wait, have you eaten this before? Yes, just once in the previous loop at the Under Hideout. Shout out to you, Sean. We were talking about those noodles that they were eating with Rip, Latla, and Bunny previously. I know you said to pay attention to that, and this is obviously of Engine's creation. Loop? Under? At the time, you had already become unburned, Mr. Engine, so you made the ramen in his stead, Mr. Rip. Me? You can cook? Well, I used to supervise the hospital meals and whatnot. It was delicious. More so than any ramen I've ever eaten. What the hell are you talking about? Ain't this the first time we've met? I never forget a customer's face, but that is exactly why I noticed. Compared to back then, the flavor of this ramen of yours is missing something, Mr. Engine. Say what? It's not the noodles, it's not the vegetable toppings, or the chashu pork either. I think it's the broth that's lacking, which is likely why she ordered the full-size meal to get a full experience out of it, just to see what's missing, to see how they can create a situation to where he will get unburned and move forward. Big brain Fuko. But what exactly? Little lady, I can't just ignore what you said. This dish of mine was achieved after traveling the globe and going through round after round of trial and error to create the mightiest of dishes. A dish so mighty that it's beloved by one and all, transcending nations and races. Which, given all the things on the wall of his food cart, makes sense because he's a well-traveled cook. This is the Bon Karamen, the Hooligan Bloom Ramen. There's no way it's missing anything. Even so, the old Jew managed to surpass it. After becoming unburned, you mastered a dish beyond this one. The sickest of all dishes. The sickest of all dishes? It was that dish that turned me into a ramen fanatic for a century. You managed to achieve that in the end. A century? He jumps back. He's backing off all of a sudden. The Nick Cap. The Good Luck Patch. Bakana. It wasn't just a legend? What? What are you talking about? She traveled the world looking for you. I love this so much. The legendary customer spoken about for generations in the ramen shop community. The Red Cap of Good Luck. The Red Cap of Good Luck. The person said to have started showing up since the dawn of post-war ramen, who, after finishing a bowl, would say, "That was sick. Wicked. Sick." And any shop that got that compliment would prosper for all of eternity. It can't be. You should be an old crone by now. She's that big of a ramen fanatic? Well, I'm glad if that helps prove my credibility, but I've lived for a long time. And simply put, I've met you in a former life. That was when I was treated to that ramen that trumps your current recipe. Gah! What she's saying is nuts, but I can tell. Her eyes are genuine. She looks like someone who's survived countless run-ins with death. There ain't no lie in what she's saying. Has actually survived run-ins with death. Then something greater does exist? And this girl knows what it is? Previous loop, under a hideout. So good! I've never eaten ramen like this before. Bunny chowing down. Sorry, Rip. I could handled it if I didn't have Unburn. Nah, I don't mind. Actually, it's an honor. But are you sure you should be showing this baby to others? Just looking over it again, this is a top-notch recipe, especially the secret ingredient. That's the clincher. Yeah, it's all good. I've been out of the game ever since my body took this turn. Besides, the person I wanted to feed it to the most is long gone now. Oh, here comes the tragedy. So I'd like you all to eat this dish and mourn for it at the very least. My guess is it's probably his dad. I don't think it's a love interest this time around, but it could be. I need to pass it down to you. As a looper who's tasted that flavor, and as its biggest fan in the world. Let's have a contest, Mr. Engine. Not with our words, but with our palates. I want to hit you with that flavor. That is crazy talk. Hold the phone. What do you mean contest? What happened to recruiting him? This is my way of showing respect. The previous Mr. Engine had regrets. In order to dispel those regrets, I will pass the recipe to you, and you will resurrect it. Wait, don't fall for it, Engine. We just need you to assist us. I accept. Ah, for crying out loud. I'm an idiot after all. I can only do my talking and ramen. What? This series is legitimately funny. We'll have our showdown in 3 days. Bring the best dish you've got, and let's duke it out. Red Cap. That was such a dense chapter. I absolutely love the different directions and tonal shifts that this series can go into. We just got introduced to the 10 master rules in their dark round table like the Union that is within the core of the sun that is being held back by Andy. And now we're just on a ramen making contest with Fuko and Engine. Just superb. Superb, superb, superb. All right, I don't have anything else to say, so let's get in chapter 185 right about now. Chapter 185, Eat Up. Sheesh, you would totally ignore my input. So what the hell's the plan? You got a freaking ramen battle in 3 days. You can't beat a dude who's dedicated that much of his life to ramen. If you lose, all you'll have done is pick to fight with the guy. I doubt he'd join us anyway. Gina, Chikara, and Sean all having ramen in the back. Words never win over someone like Mr. Engine. There you go with the inarticulate knuckle dragger shtick. What's the thing that his ramen is missing? Our current batch doesn't stand a chance against his. It's tasty for sure, but still, we'll be just fine. It's so good. Whoa, Miss Gina, you're spilling it. Sean! Right, I've got it. He closes his eyes and becomes invisible. How can you be so sure? Those three don't exactly inspire confidence. Oh, come on, Chikara, make sure it stays put. Yes, sir. No, I'll catch it. It's here, right? There's the panel down at the bottom I was talking about. That's hot! Splash. Sorry. This time, it's my turn to give back. Let's use our ramen to teach Mr. Engine and inspire him to make it the ultimate flavor so we can all eat it together. Day of the showdown. Aprons. House of Good Luck. Rules are simple. We each make the sickest ramen we can on the spot. The one who sells the most wins. Fine by me. I'm going to give each bowl everything I got. Nothing more, nothing less. What's that? Some kind of event? You said my ramen was missing something. Well, show me what that something is. Through the heart of your bowl. Right. Begin. Chop, 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 chop. They're each looking at each other. I was wondering what she'd cook up, but now I see it's in the same ballpark as mine. She's got guts, I'll give her that. Not like this matters much. Stepping into my arena will only make your lack of experience clearer, from the way you chop vegetables to everything else. Mr. Rip, vegetables, if you please. On it. Yep, and he's got surgical-like precision on the blades. You can do it, everyone! I made him cook all the time back in college. I nurtured those skills. I honed these skills on my own. He's pretty skilled. She's got some capable folks on her side. But even so, what's with those vibrant looking slices? They're just as fresh as they were before. This is the work of the negation ability Unrepair. It negates repair functions in whatever is cut. The vegetables can't close their fibers once Mr. Rips cut them. This allows him to serve up vegetables that maintain peak freshness. I'm closing the skill gap with ability cheats, Mr. Engine. Ha ha! Is chopping in the background. Haha, I don't know what's going on, but do your worst. Making ramen ain't no cakewalk. You won't fool a customer's tongue with tricks like that. Gina, use an unchanged skimmer to harden the scum. On it! Hot! Hip! Hot! Hup! Miss Yusai, use undraw so the umami flavor doesn't get drawn from the chasu pork. Just look, whereabouts is this umami? Here, around here. Where? Here. Chikara, hold the cuff. That is non-consensual. I don't agree with that. Hold the customers with unmove. Huh? Are you sure? Yes. So the only one with any skill is the pretty boy, huh? Sorry, but I'm not cutting any corners, Redcap. Now for a taste test. Foo, 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 foo. Slurp, slurp. Oh, hot, hot. Mr. Sean, listen. What's up, boss? I mean, chef? Huh? Why do I have to buy something like that? Shh. Never mind why. Okay, I'll go fetch it. Mr. Engine, it was your ramen that introduced me to the wonders of ramen and the sickest secret ingredient that you arrived at. They shake the noodles violently. Mr. Engine, what's up? Well, I've been a shut-in up until recently, so I wouldn't call myself a gourmet or anything, but the dish you just treated me to, it felt so very warm. Well, there is ginger in there. That's not what I meant. How do I put this? I lost my mother, so, this warmth, if I didn't know any better, I'd say my mom made this dish. Then let's say, ha! I borrowed a teaspoon of your old lady's love. I suppose if I had to say, that's the secret ingredient. Let me know if you ever want to eat it again. I'll whip it up for you. Rip will have to be the one to finish it though. Mr. Engine. Yeah? Smirk. Eating ramen is great, isn't it? Yeah, it sure is. Eating with everyone is bliss. Yeah, damn straight. That's why I became a cook. I didn't want to be the one eating, but the one making everyone happy. I wanted to serve up happiness in a bowl, a heap and load of it. I do it to make dishes like that. Hi, here's 50 orders of Banken ramen. Chomp on that. 50? All on his own? His efficiency is monstrous. Sorry there, Redcap. Speed is a part of the taste. When it comes to customer stomachs, it's always the fastest who wins. I don't know about that. It's so good! It's got all the qualities of junk food with none of the rich heaviness. This ramen is sinful. I think they say that as a compliment. Crap, if they eat something that good first, then come on, you eat up too. Today, I started you off with a large. Damn it. I've had ramen coming out of my ears for the past few days. So how is this still so good? Plus, it has an overall snappier taste than 3 years ago. It was a bad move to give him 3 days while we were busy fighting to close the gap. He used that time to improve. Seconds! 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 We don't stand a chance. Smoke? Was there an accident? Can't blame them. They've got the knowledge, but they're not used to working a stall. You okay? You guys, put up a good fight. Mr. Engine, allow me to ask you a question. I know there's someone you really want to feed that ramen to. Who is it? The heck? So it wasn't an accident. Weren't you listening? I want to make the people of the world. No, I mean the person you really want to feed it to. I've made this ramen for you, the future you. Huh? What the heck is that? There's a white dome on the bowl. Gina's using it to seal in the flavor. What's going on? Is this some gimmick? No, I can tell. Her love for ramen is genuine. What is the steam erupting from the bowl? It can't be. Now then, eat up. So maybe it's like a pressure cooker type of situation? The common phrase in culinary arts is you like seal in the flavor. So I guess if you have a way to encapsulate that heat with the steam, then the steam would also cook the ingredients on top of the ramen, in addition to heating up the source material that's at the bottom, that being the broth. So it might kind of have like a domino-like effect in terms of enhancing the flavor of the bowl overall. And this very much feels like Undead Unluck. This doesn't feel like its own kind of side plot. It's very much in line with the themes of the show, because Fuko as a MC is very charismatic because she's able to connect to people on a personal level. Whether that means Phil in terms of just playing games or being a friendly person, acknowledging that he has emotions. Sean, for example, he's not a side character. Everyone is the main character in their own story. We just need your help in our story to help get us to the next point. You want to talk about Billy? It's just showcasing your strengths, so that way you don't have to be the one to take the burden of the world on your shoulders. We can do it together. She's so charismatic, and doing this for Engine is really going to allow him to effortlessly and seamlessly flow into the team camaraderie that we have going on, because everyone loves to eat. So that being said, let's waste no more time and get into chapter 186 right about now. Chapter 186, Senpen Banka. Never been to a Japanese food cart before, but it's pretty good stuff. Me neither. It's been 10 years since I've eaten at a restaurant in general. Speaking of which, I heard there's some ramen joint that travels around the world in a cart. Huh? That person must be something else. Still, don't know what they'll be making us do once we join the union, but I'm sure we'll run across him before long. Once we find him, let's go together. It'll be my treat. That's a promise. Okay, I can't wait. Now then, eat up. There's so much smoke, but it looks no different from my ramen. Mr. Engine, it can't be. Mr. Engine, your ramen is indeed the mightiest. It's beloved by many and puts smiles on the faces of all who taste it. But this iteration of it doesn't hold a candle to the flavor you achieved in the past. If you believe your ramen is lacking something, then please give ours a taste. This ramen is the result of your teachings back then. We've created the sickest ramen just for you. Please be good, please be good, please be good. This doesn't taste good at all. What is this? It's not even hot. Is this that chilled ramen stuff I heard about? It's mediocre at best. What the hell is with you all? You saying our chef's ramen sucks? Calm down, Gina. Well, can you blame them? We took a completely edible product and made it lukewarm with cold air. Oh, he's crying. Is it so bad it's making him cry? Look, Mommy, I can eat it without having to blow on it. Yes, you don't handle hot foods well. Maybe next time I'll try making ramen like this at home. Okay. You asked my old lady? No. I noticed you seem to be having a hard time when taste testing earlier. That's all. I see. Oh, it's Mom. Okay, thanks for the grub. You're very welcome. It looks like we've lost the match. The Union will eat the leftovers. You lost the match, but I got the message. Yeah, I see now. All this time, it's been right under my nose. I wanted to make the best ramen around. I'm talking the cream of the crop. So I went on a journey. I traveled the world, his mom died while he was out of the house, searching for what it meant to be the best, but came up empty-handed. In the end, I figured winning the adoration of more people is what being the best and mightiest was all about. That belief led me to my current dish. It may be the mightiest, but it surely ain't the best. The answer wasn't hiding anywhere. It was in plain sight all along. You make the dish with a person in mind. Do that, and anything you make will be the best. The ramen you guys made was the best, without a doubt. You see? He gets the picture. Sean laughs, becomes invisible. He closes his eyes. It only resonates with a handful of folks, though. That's right. All right, now I know that it's time to get cracking. I've got someone I've been meaning to feed. The dish I'm gonna cook up may not be my mightiest, but it will be the best dish for that certain someone. I'm burning up. Unburn. Click, click. It manifested. Oh, when he finally got his motivation to cook for his mom. Damn. Yes. The heck? This thing out of gas? No. Oh crap, I don't have time for this. Mr. Engine, we're about to head back to Japan. Great! Would you like a lift? Fuko, my dear, I've got this loaded with the stuff you asked for. I've got the battery and the induction cooktop, all of it. What are you using it for? What do you say we make it together along the way? That's insane. We can make the best, sickest ramen. The one you never got the chance to serve in the previous loop. Yeah, I'd appreciate it. What a... I keep using the word crazy, insane, you know, wild. This is just, I don't know what I'm looking at. They got the traveling ramen shop on top of the Kinto-un, and they're pulling it like a food cart. What? What the F? Oh, I can't believe it. Is that like, this is the official version. They actually said that? Perfect, just perfect. Hospital, Andai Hospital. Teehee, envelope, tamam. Boom. Oh my lord. Oh, whatever Sean touched turn invisible, I don't think that was on purpose. Hey Shen, don't you have any control of this thing? What? A food cart? What am I supposed to do? Kinto-un is exhausted. We're over its weight capacity. It can become exhausted? So is this what we talked about earlier in this volume, which was actually yesterday for me because of my internet connection? Artifacts can get stronger now? So can you build up a resistance to Kinto-un? There's some things happening. Mom, so I made it in time? Engine, I thought you were in America. Jeez, these guys filled me in. They said something about you not having much time left. Yeah, it seems so. I didn't want you to give up on traveling, so I kept it to myself. I figured that was why. Anyway, that's enough gloom and doom. Forget all that and eat this. I finally discovered how to make the best bowl of ramen thanks to these guys. Senpen Banka Ramen, the ever-changing hooligan bloom. No can do. Nuh-uh. What? The doctor says I'll die if I eat solid food. Ah, I see. That's even more reason to eat up. What, is this murder? Ah well, I don't have long either way. Yeah. Wait, are you sure about this? That's why you're my mentor. Is this really okay? Yep, just watch. We're transitioning her to a soft food. Here goes nothing. Well, good, ain't it? This is so wholesome of a panel, so wholesome of a page. Wow, what is this? The noodles and ingredients are mild. Then once you savor the texture, it melts in your mouth. It's delicious. It's very warm. Don't cry, don't cry. It's 'cause I'm your son. Okay then, say, can we feed the other patients? Alright, well, once I've looked over their charts, shall we? We'll sort any messy legal matters in a jiff. That's unsettling. It's gotta be such a great meal to have, especially when you've been in the hospital for a long time. Your taste buds, they kind of get dulled, so that's why a lot of people say hospital food tastes bad. It's not necessarily that the food is bad itself, it's just you're in an environment to where there's so much cleaning supplies, there's so much dread, there's so much sickness that you're not really focusing on the flavor of the food as much as you would normally do outside of hospitals. So just getting to see all their smiles as a cook has got to be the best form of validation. Phew, thanks. I've got no more regrets. I would have never made it here in time without your help. I'm in your debt, Fuko. It's fine. After all, I'm the one repaying a debt here. That means it's my turn now. Huh? It's an infinite loop. You sure switch gears fast. Don't strain yourself. You guys were talking about unburn or something, right? Is there something I can do for you? Well, you see, I don't know what it is you need, but I, Engine Banba, give you my word. If it has anything to do with ramen or brawling, you can leave it to me. Whether it's running a delivery to the ends of the galaxy or kicking the Lord Almighty's ass, I'll take whatever you're dishing out. God, he is so Rengoku, it is not funny. Then I'll ask for both. You got it. Wait, both? I responded without thinking. Yes, first things first. My partner is waiting on the sun, so we're going to deliver the sickest dish straight to him. We'll need a dish piping hot enough to stand up to the sun, so hop to it, please. series is immaculate. If you guys are watching this and you have not read this series yet, first of all, how? But secondly, do it right now. 186 chapters. I could read 1,000 chapters of this. I also have to say, I'm pretty much a sucker when it comes to earnest type of characters. I mentioned earlier Rengoku kind of as a joke in terms of how upfront and honest that Inchin is, but he does remind me of him, and it's not just because of the fire motif that they share. It's like once you get past that hard exterior, or like why a lot of comedians, they commit suicide, is because they are so sad inside and they're able to use comedy to cheer up other people because they themselves know what makes themselves sad. And when he broke down crying in front of his mom, that's one of my weak points in terms of Animanga, in terms of if there's a parental to child relationship, that just gets me in my feels every time. So to see that, and he was able to give her a last meal if the union can't fix her sickness, it's just so refreshing and endearing of a page to read, because he finally broke down. He's not the cheery guy in that panel. He's just letting his emotions that he's been hiding inside of himself finally come out, and Fuko was able to provide that for him. So she's the GOAT MC as far as I'm concerned, especially for females, but we'll talk about that for male characters. But without any further delay, let's get into the last chapter of the volume, chapter 187, right about now. It's been a month and a half since we left Earth, but we finally made it. A month and a half since you left the planet. Considering the impact this could have on Earth, that leaves us only 5 minutes to find the info we need to save Andy. Chapter 187, Soul Boost. Whoa! Let Operation Undead Contact begin. Basho! Mr. Engine, unburn! He stopped the burning of the sun. I know that's why they brought him, but I thought it would be localized. I thought it'd be like an area of effect like the Umas have, like Uma Spoil. I didn't think it'd be the entirety of the sun. Do you know how much bigger the sun is than the planet Earth? Editor Twitchy will put something here. This is crazy. They're walking on the sun. All right, we've cleared the flames. The suits will manage the heat. Shen, start up heat's ability. All members, remember your cooling systems. Don't. The sunspot is located around here. Hurry and search. The suits won't last more than 5 minutes themselves. There's still so much heat even after extinguishing the flames with Unburn. Andy survived in a place like this for hundreds of millions of years? Here he is. Everyone, over here. Roger. Jesus Christ, Andy. This looks like it's from a different series. This looks like it's from, dare I say it, a Junji Ito with all the cross hatching. So that's Andy? Is he still alive in that state? More importantly, he's pumping out a lot of heat himself. Our suits wouldn't last 3 minutes near him. She runs forward. Fuko! Bagayaro! What are you doing? I just said the suits won't last. No pulse. His surface temperature? Thank you. Andy, Gina, get the equipment. Because you kept the 10 rules in check. Right. I was able to meet everyone and make it here. Damn it. His auditory and optic organs are fried too. No brainwave activity either. Fuko, even if he is undead, these readings clearly show Andy is undead. He definitely won't die, but his regeneration isn't kicking in. The U from the previous loop said something about that. What? Undead's regeneration is slower with wounds that inflame the body's surface, such as burns. Before I go any further, that's why that is so insane that I was spoiled on that particular panel, because the first time Nico ever said that when they were versing Victor initially, I knew of this panel, or pretty close to there. So for me to hear that and know of this the entirety of the series while reading, I've been waiting so long to talk about this plot point. This is crazy. Which is why, I'm going to blow that portion away. Whoa, she shot a bullet through his brain. Ugh. Why, you could have at least shown a little hesitation. Don't worry, this is the second time I've shot him in the head. Say what? You installed bone conduction features in these suits, right? Bone conduction? Yeah, they can handle that, but what do you intend to do? Andy, prioritize your hearing and regenerate. Yeek! I'm using vibration to relay the message directly. What the hell? This sure is nostalgic. Reminds me of back then when she tried to get him out of Victor. I'm sorry for always being so reckless, but these are all things that I've learned from you, Andy. Fuko, we've got 2 minutes. Hey! Oh no, not one of the master rules. Knock off the lovey-dovey crap. You're on top of someone else's house. I've changed my mind. You're dying right here. Oh, what is she doing? What the hell? The suits are deforming. The air. It's her rule's power. This is bad. Everyone, grab hold of Gina. Gina, use unchange. The change stopped. Haha, I see. So you're my vessel, are you? Oh, we finally get a Uma versus Negator specific battle. In that case, let me change you into a more attractive woman. Oh, did Andy stand up? Parts, oh thank God. Parts, bullet, soul boost, fingers. Let's go to the double spread. Blasted her off. She's smirking. Whoa, what am I looking at here? He didn't aim for me, but for the Earth instead? Oh, for his clones? Where did they? We're retreating. Roger. Like hell you're getting away. Oh, he locked onto her soul? What is this, bleach? A soul chain? Lousy vessel of death. You let them get away. How long do you plan on staying there? If you're a so-called human, then follow my damn rule. You sicken me. Unburns wearing off. Oh my God. Was that one of those 10 superior rules? Yes, the one that sat in the 3rd seed. The 3rd? Already? Okay, so what now? She got in the way and we ended up with 0 info. What are you talking about? We did get info. It was perfect. Miss Ichiko, 5 of Andy's soul bullets are heading your way. You should be able to track them. I need you to estimate where they'll land. I'm sure that info will lead us to the greatest and most vital teammates. Oh, she's training to be an idol. We got Puko. Puko. We got Bunny. Oh, he does look older for top. Juiz? And Tatiana? We need right now. Wow, I wonder what that was. Yeah, she does look like she comes from a rich family. Okay, so this video will likely be released after the Monday night live stream reaction of this volume for Vante. So I'll just say it right here to reiterate what we will say in the stream tomorrow. Time travel. We are going to be catching up on Undead Unluck next weekend, guys. So we will read the final 2 or 3 volumes, give or take. So be there because we now have the final 5, I think, excluding Lucy, negators that we need for the team. And oh, it feels like we are nearing kind of, I would say we're definitely past the midway point. I would say we're also probably maybe about 3/4 of the way through the series, because we could end up getting these 5 negators before we catch up, and then all we have to do is take on the 10 Umas that are the master rules. So with that being said, I want to thank you for watching this far. Hopefully you enjoyed my little bit about Luna betraying us, and if you did, like this video, subscribe to the channel for more dual reaction content. With that being said, as Vante likes to say, stay safe, stay healthy, stay clean. See you in the next video or stream. Peace.